afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there. That's right, I have one more video for you. We've done a lot of them today. We've done a lot, but hey, after our whole big Sunday of talking about Supreme a lot, I thought we better shake it up, do a little bit of different things here and there, just to give you some variation. And today's video, we're going to keep doing that. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about basically everything to do with the hopeful potential upcoming release of the women's exclusive cream off-white Air Jordan 4 collaboration. Yeah, guys, wow, we've got some crazy news to basically unpack and talk about. So during Off-White's Fall-Winter 2020 runway presentation, it got showcased to us. Not that I know that because I was there. I wish I was there, but I was not there. But what we've seen is that we got showcased to the general public that we may be getting a women's exclusive Air Jordan 4 done in, I would sum it up as like a cream colorway. A cream colorway, honestly. Its colorway is quite similar to the Air Jordan 5s that Virgil recently showcased on his Instagram when the Off-White Jordan 5s, the metallic colorway. When that dropped, he showcased an alternative colorway on his Instagram. We didn't cover it on the channel, but it was posted on his Instagram if you guys saw it. That colorway of that Air Jordan 5 seems to be very similar to this Air Jordan 4 colorway. Now, to cover all the release details to do with that, or not even release details, but just all the details, have a look at all the photos, everything like that, because I think the best way we should do it is by heading over to essentially this big post by HYPEBEAST. They've covered like the first time we've seen it, the comparisons, everything about it. I think that'd be the best way to cover it and have a look at it. So to have a look at the Air Jordan 4 Off-White women's exclusive, let's head on over to the HYPEBEAST article and have a look at what they've got. And here we are. Now, I mean, look at that. Look at this thing. This is crazy. This is crazy. So we'll dive into the release details and then we'll have a look at all the photos. So a closer look at Off-White x Air Jordan 4. A detailed peek at the collaborative women's sneaker. So we've found out that it's a women's sneaker. I assume it's probably going to retail for about 225 USD, with the retail price of a Jordan 4 being about 200 USD these days. You know, collaborations usually ask for just that little bit more. We've heard rumors that it may be coming out around August, so later on in the year. Either way, a very cool collaboration. You'll notice here that we can tell it's definitely an Off-White Jordan 4, obviously due to the air in quotation marks, but as well with the cut open tongue. We can see the cut open tongue and the cut open heel as well. That's very, very Virgil, very, very Off-White. They do that with, I think, every single collaboration they've done that with. They've either cut open the tongue or cut open the heel in some way, so the foam is exposed. Obviously the massive zip tie is a good indicator. Interestingly, they've gone with a cream tag here and not the black tag that we've seen on the recent 2020 Off-White Jordan collaborations. Now, what I think is super interesting is that we've seen a bunch of these samples from the MCA Figures of Speech exhibition, and most of them had black tags, but this is the first one I think we've seen with a cream tag. Now, the tags are never a good indicator if they're going to come out or not, but the Off-White Jordan 5s actually came out and they had a black tag on them that said Off-White 2020. So I'm assuming everything with the black tag on them, like the Canary Jordan 1 Off-Whites, I reckon they're going to come out in 2020. I don't know if these are going to come out in 2020 or if, you know, the tag is a good indication that it's going to come out next year in 2021. Again, I don't think the tag color is a good way of telling if an Off-White collaboration is going to come out or not. It'd be a really handy sign if Virgil played it that way, if he was like, actually the tags coincide with the years that they're going to release in, because then I'd be able to cover every goddamn Off-White sample, because then I'd be like, this one's releasing this year. This one's releasing this year because it has a black tag. This one's releasing in 2021 because it has a cream tag. If only that was the case, right? So I can't use the tag as a good time to estimate when it's going to come out, but it is just a very interesting thing that he's actually color-coded the tag to go with the overall colorway of the actual sneaker itself. So that's kind of cool. We've seen this silhouette in a different colorway before at the Figure of Speech exhibition. We saw it in the iconic bread colorway, which I still need to pick up in a normal Jordan 4. It's interesting to see that before we see the Jordan 4 breads come out, it looks like we may be getting this colorway instead. That's a very interesting thing that we have to think about there. The original colorway debuted to us isn't the colorway we're getting. But again, we don't even know if this colorway is actually going to release. Just because it was showcased at the Off-White Fall Winter 2020 runway doesn't mean it's going to come out. It's a good indicator, but it doesn't guarantee anything. Let's dive into all these details they got for us though, and then we can talk a little bit more about it. So, following the debut of the sneaker during Off-White's Fall Winter 2020 runway presentation, we now glimpse a more detailed photo of the head-turning Air Jordan 4 collaboration. I could just imagine being in the room, you know? Everyone's sitting there watching all the models walk past, and then that Jordan 4 walks past. And you know there's people there that are like, ooh! I mean, I'd be like, I love it how everyone at these presentations is like super quiet, but if I saw that, I'd be in the crowd being like, oh, damn! You know, they'd probably kick me out, but I would be very hyped. I would be very hyped to see that. So that's just how I feel. I mean, applause goes to all the people that are able to keep quiet during those runway shows, because I definitely would not. Yeah, no, it definitely would have turned a lot of heads though. Keeping in line with the sample shoe scene at the creative director Virgil Abloh's MCA Chicago Figures of Speech exhibition, the shoe, which will be offered in women's sizes, there you go, is executed in a ecru tinged sail colorway, complete with dangling accessories that are all matching in color as well. We do have to admire that. Matching details, even the hang tag. Interesting that the hang tag only features one branding. Maybe on the other side it features the other, but I suppose you're already getting another hang tag with the other brand's branding, so I suppose you get both. Unlike Off-White's recent Air Jordan 5, which again, comment in the comment section below if you guys want me to cover the cream ones that he showcased on his Instagram. I can definitely do that for you guys. If you ever want me to cover anything, comment section below. Let me know, guys. Let me know what you want me to talk about on the channel. I will definitely cover stuff for you guys. If it's within, you know, what we cover in the channel and stuff like that, I will definitely look into it for you guys. So if you still want me to cover that Jordan 5 that he showcased on his Instagram, I will 100% do that for you. The Air Jordan 4 used true to the original timeless silhouette, free from cutouts and inside-out detailing. Instead, the shoe boasts tonal nubuck uppers, complete with matching plastic cages and panels, shoelaces, text graces the well, shoelaces, and Off-White's familiar Hell Vector branding appears on the medial side of the upper, capped with Off-White's zip tie and square Jordan brand tag. So, judging from what it was saying, we should be able to see Off-White text on the inside. That's a better photo. That's probably one of the best photos I've seen so far. So all the detailing matches out. The Jordan Jumpman branding on the bottom here, with the detailing all around here. I love the transparency of the panels here. They match up with the back panel here. That's very cool. This is the one I was talking about. This was the one that got showcased to us at the MCA as well. This one we haven't seen reappear yet, but this was the one that I was talking about, the bread colorway. There we go. There it is. And there's your boy in the background, and there's your other boy in the background, and there's another one. See, there's a bunch of them. Oh, there's another one there. We've seen a bunch of these get released over the past couple years, and I assume that we're going to see the rest of them get released later on in further years to come. Now, I would just love some indication of that, some confirmation, but we're just going to have to wait and see, I suppose, and hopefully over time he will release them one by one. Again, though, I'm kind of, how do I sum this up? Cool that the samples that he showed at MCA are being released, but I would kind of like a little extra and stuff that we haven't already seen before from art exhibitions and stuff, something that we've never seen before, to be released as well. You know, just because I've seen all these. I've had a look at the MCA catalog before. I've seen the photos. I've seen all this stuff before. Cool, it's releasing. Awesome, love it. Please release it all. But at the same time, I've seen it before. If they did like a shock release of something I've never seen before, that would really excite me. Not to say this doesn't, but do you know what I mean? we've kind of already seen this before. Now it's just getting a wider release, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, cool. I would just like something fresh and something that I have not seen before. But anyway. Here's some more photos of the MCA. You can see more samples in the background. You can see the Volt Air Forces. You can see the European exclusive off-white white Air Jordan 1s. You can see the Canary Jordan 1s. Here's your bread boys in the front here as well. Crazy. So, oh yeah, you can just see it. I don't know if you guys can just see it, but just as the pants meets the sneaker, you can just see the text. It's like very minuscule. We don't have a lot of good photos of them at the moment, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. So there you go. Above, compare the original sample to the shoes to the fully realized silhouette seen on the off-white runway in Paris. They're very similar, aren't they? Looking at this, they've swapped out the white laces, gone with laces that match the actual sneakers colorway. They've made the panels on the sides and back a little bit lighter, I think, to get it to work with the sneaker a little more. It's very hard to see with these details and these images and stuff. But I'm happy to see that he's gone back, changed up the sneaker a little bit, and then given a better look for this, fashion show. And hopefully that means that it's close to getting released to us as well. I don't know, we'll have to see. Here's another photo here as well. That's pretty crazy. Here's another photo as well. Better photos of the actual upper because those pants were covering quite a bit of it. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Again, though, I would have liked a little bit more. I don't know how to put it. Just a little bit more done to it. I don't know. It's a very safe release, isn't it? No extra hiking laces. No bandage. Upper put over the top of it like the running shoes did. You know how the running shoes had that weird like plastic mesh over the top of them, meant to simulate, bandages because you run in them and you injure your feet. No adventurous takes like that on this off-white Jordan 4. I kind of would have liked something like that, like something a little bit adventurous, something that hasn't been done before. But I'm not mad at this, and I'm not going to be able to pick it up either because it's a women's shoe. Hello, they're not going to make a women's 19 and 18 for me, so and if this does release, I don't think they're going to come out in that size anyway, so I'm not going to be able to cop them. But I'm not mad at this. I've had a couple people hit me up about it already on Instagram. Some women telling me that they actually like this model, that this colorway really appeals to them. So maybe Virgil is just nailing it exactly in the demographic that he's trying to make it for. Maybe this is just the perfect women's Air Jordan 4 off-white collaboration that women are asking for. Maybe that's the case. I couldn't tell you. I'm a dude. So I can't tell you from that perspective, but yeah, no, if you're a woman and you love these Air Jordan 4s, let me know in the comment section below, like maybe this is a really appealing to you. But yeah, it's not doing a lot for me, but I can respect it and it still looks nice. It still does look like a nice Air Jordan 4, but yeah, it's not making me go crazy. I'm not going head over heels for it, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah. That's all I've really got to say about it. Nice colorway. Good to see that it's been showcased in a runway. Hopefully it'll get a wider release later on in the year, around that August time that I was talking. I assume 225 USD, but it could release for more or less. We don't know. That's just my assumption. That's just me going off what I know. Yeah. Seriously, hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about this, guys. Would you pick this up if this released? Knowing it's a women's exclusive, would you wear something like this? If you don't like it, what would you need to have changed to like it? Would you need more color? Do you need like an extra detail, like the hiking laces I was talking about, like some extra added bit? Let me know everything you've got to say about this Air Jordan 4 women's exclusive in that comment section below, guys. And that's it, guys. That is everything I have for you. That's all the photos we have. Unfortunately, I can't call up Virgil and be like, hey bro, give me the lowdown. What's going on? Some details. I don't know him. I'm just talking about him on YouTube. Yeah, no, it's a cool colorway. We'll have to see what becomes of it. It might just be like the sample at the MCA. It might just be used for a runway, and that's it. But if it was a sample showcased at an art exhibition and then it was redone for a runway, I'm kind of feeling that it's got to eventually come out as a release, right? Do you feel that way, guys? Let me know in that comment section below. Do you feel that way? Because I feel like if you've redone it from the art exhibition, and then you've done it for a runway show, you gotta be close to saying it's okay for a general release, right? I would say you're close. That's just how I feel that. Yeah, let me know how you feel about the colorway itself in the comment section below, the overall design, the use of different materials, the use of different colors there, stuff like that. Let me know everything you have to say about it in that comment section below, guys. You know how I feel now? It's a pretty cool collaboration. Don't really have much else to say about it. So until the next sneaker video, until the next off-white video, until the next streetwear video, guys, I'll catch you later.